Overcoming Anxiety, The Storm Inside. Overcoming Episode 4. Have you ever worried about something that never happened? Have you ever imagined the worst-case scenario so many times that it felt real? Have you ever felt trapped by your own thoughts? If so, you're not alone. This is Maya's story. Maya was 14 years old. Most people thought she was quiet, careful, responsible, the kind of student who always remembered her homework, the kind of friend who never wanted to disappoint anyone. What nobody knew was that Maya carried something invisible, a storm. Every morning it followed her, a dark cloud hovering above her head. Nobody else could see it, but Maya could. And every worried thought made it bigger. What if I fail the test? The cloud grew. What if everyone laughs at me? The cloud darkened. What if I say something embarrassing? Thunder rumbled in the distance. What if something goes wrong? Rain began to fall. The storm never seemed to rest. Neither did Maya. One afternoon, at the assembly of the students, the principal announced exciting news. The school was hosting a talent showcase. Students could sing, dance, tell stories, play instruments, share anything they loved. The assembly of students erupted with excitement, but Maya felt her stomach tighten because she secretly loved playing the violin. She dreamed of performing one day. Yet the moment she imagined stepping onto a stage, the storm exploded. What if you forget the notes? What if people laugh? What if you embarrass yourself? What if you fail? By the time she got home, the storm was raging. That night, Maya barely slept. Her mind replayed every possible disaster, again and again and again. The next morning, she looked exhausted. During lunch, Maya escaped to the library. It was the only place that felt quiet. As she sat alone, the librarian noticed her. "You look like you've been fighting a battle." Maya managed a small smile. "It feels more like a storm." The librarian sat beside her. "Tell me about it." The words poured out. The talent show, the fears, the worries, the endless thoughts. When Maya finished, she expected advice. Instead, the librarian asked a question. "How many of those things have actually happened?" Maya blinked. "What? All the things you're worried about? How many have happened?" Maya thought carefully. "None of them." The librarian nodded. "Interesting." Maya looked confused. The librarian smiled. "Your thoughts are making predictions, not telling the future." The words caught Maya off guard. The librarian continued. "Sometimes anxiety acts like an alarm, but alarms aren't always accurate. Sometimes they ring when there's danger. And sometimes they ring because they think there's danger." Maya sat quietly, thinking. The librarian handed her a small notebook. On the cover were 4 words. "Is it true?" Maya frowned. The librarian explained. "Every time a worried thought appears, ask it a question. Is it true? And if you don't know it's true, don't treat it like a fact." That evening, Maya tried it. What if everyone laughs at me? She wrote it down, then asked, "Is it true?" No, it hadn't happened. What if I fail completely? Is it true? No, just a possibility. What if everything goes wrong? Is it true? Again, no. For the first time, Maya noticed something. Not every thought deserved her trust. Day after day, she practiced. The storm still appeared, but now she looked at it differently. Instead of chasing every thought, she questioned them. Instead of believing every fear, she challenged them. Little by little, the storm became smaller. Not because the thoughts disappeared, but because they stopped controlling her. Weeks later, the talent showcase arrived. Backstage, Maya's heart pounded. The storm returned. Dark clouds gathered overhead. Thunder rolled. The familiar voice whispered, "What if you fail?" Maya took a deep breath. Then she asked the question, "Is it true?" The storm hesitated. "What if everyone laughs?" "Is it true?" The thunder softened. "What if you're not good enough?" Maya smiled. This time she already knew the answer. No. The storm began shrinking. Not disappearing, shrinking. Because courage wasn't the absence of fear. It was moving forward despite it. The announcer called her name. Maya stepped onto the stage. The spotlight shone brightly. For a moment, everything was silent. Then she set her violin and began to play. The music filled the room. Beautiful, confident, real. Every note carried a piece of her story. The audience listened, captivated. And somewhere above her, the storm dissolved into sunlight. When the final note ended, the room erupted into applause. But the applause wasn't what mattered most. What mattered was this. Maya had done the thing she was afraid of, and she survived. After the showcase, Maya walked outside. The evening sky was clear. For the first time in a long time, there was no storm above her, only stars. Anxiety tells us that every thought is important. Every fear is a fact. Every possibility is a certainty, but that isn't true. Thoughts are not commands. They are not predictions. They are not always reality. They are simply thoughts. And you get to decide which ones deserve your attention. Maya looks up at the night sky, peaceful, strong, free. The goal is to learn that you are stronger than the storm, because fear may speak, worry may whisper, anxiety may knock on the door, but none of them get to decide your future. The music swells. You don't have to believe every thought you think. And when you learn that, everything begins to change. You are not your thoughts. Stay tuned for the next story. This is Ozzy's Moonlight Tale. If this story stayed with you, don't let the light end here. Subscribe for more moonlit stories. Sleep gently and dream kindly.